Everybody negotiates in this room. You've negotiated to get your job. You've negotiated with patients. You've negotiated with vendors. You've negotiated with your electric company. You've negotiated with your spouse, your kids. Everything is a negotiation, if you think about it.
Please welcome, Carrollton, Texas, Linda Swindling, DDCSB.
What is it that I want? Number two, why do I want it? And number three, is it worth my investment of time and effort to get it? Because we don't have the time we used to.
But you have to ask.
You have to ask, and that's the big one.
You have to ask with a straight face.
Right. And, you know, the big thing for me is always, is it worth it? You know, what do I really want to do? And why? What are the good reasons? And then, is this really worth my time and effort? And if it's worth it, you know, what harm is it going to do?
And here's the trick. If they are still asking you questions, they are still interested in what you are saying. Because what is the very, very most valuable thing that a high-level decision maker has to give you? It's not money. They've got plenty of money. It's their what? Their time. If you are getting questioned by someone at that level, that is one of the best compliments that can be paid you. You've got their attention. If they are asking you questions, they want more information, and they're trusting you to provide it.
Welcome back to the Texas Daily. You know, every now and then you get to a topic on this show that really hits a pain point, that really hits the spot, and we're lucky enough to have that topic come up right now with Linda Swindling. She joins us now. She's a recovering attorney a mediator and a consultant and a corporate communications expert and an author of this new book, Stop Complainers. Stop Complainers and Energy Drainers.
It's a journey. You go through different things, you learn different, you know, you've got different seasons in your career, you pick up different things, you leave different jobs. It's a journey, and you're journeying on. Complainers are the traffic. They're the traffic. You know, we did a survey of more than 1,000 people. Okay. And get this, 11% of the people that we surveyed said they'd left their job because of a complainer. Yeah. 77% said they're spending 3 to 6 hours at least a week with these crazy people. And then this was the big surprise to me. 73% of folks had actually said, I would turn down a raise and a promotion of $10,000 if it meant I had to work with a complainer, a chronic complainer every day.
All the money in the world couldn't stop you from being annoyed and probably a little exhausted.
This is by far my favorite, though. The whiners, the crybabies, you'll go up to them and you'll say, I noticed you didn't speak up in the meeting. I noticed that, you know, you haven't really been participating. You're not getting things in. Is everything okay? And they say, I'm fine. Or they'll just do this. Are you okay? They sigh, right? How many of you deal with a whiner? Why can you not, did anybody say solve their problem? Help them with their problem? You can't, can you, Amy? You can't do it, because if you solve their problem, what happens? They will bring you another one. You become their personal advisor on everything. The second reason is they don't listen to you. Do they? They're just there to just, you know, show up and throw up all over you, yes? And first, you know that they want empathy. So if you can think, you just kind of nod, I'm listening, wow. And 2 to 5 minutes, not 25 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes of going, wow. Okay, and then you have to really genuinely look like you care and you're empathetic. Wow, that sounds really rough. Now then, here's the secret. So I've nodded at you. Now I go,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
I leave.
almost. Or you go, sure, I'm glad that's not my problem. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so you gotta do it.
That's tough.
And then sure, I'm glad
that's not my problem.
Yeah, okay, and then.
Sucks to be you.
And then.
And that's when it hit. What these high performers were doing was when they got to the threshold, the ledge, they thought differently than the other professionals. Their threshold thinking caused them to take action quicker, caused them to think through things in a way that was much more logical. And if they said, this is something I don't want to do, they can make that decision very quickly as well.
And instead of calling it change, yuck, call it a breakthrough. So if I want to have a
Even if
breakthrough,
it's bad?
you know what? Even if it's bad, how am I going to deal with this in a way that'll help me break through?
I've always learned from Linda her positive message through her journey to success, and always a positive message on how to work better, faster, stronger. Linda's been fabulous. Linda has presented at numerous conferences that I've had as an association manager. She's very positive, and my members love her. Love her.